Allow me to share with you a fundamental truth that has the power to shape the very course of your life. You become what you think most of the time. Yes, you heard me right. Your thoughts, my friends, hold the key to your destiny. For it is not the circumstances of our lives, but the thoughts we nurture within our minds that determine our reality. Every action, every achievement, every success begins as a mere thought, a whisper of possibility in the recesses of our consciousness. And as we nurture these thoughts, as we feed them with belief, determination, and unwavering focus, they take root and blossom into the reality we inhabit. So, I urge you to pause and reflect on the nature of your thoughts. What occupies your mind most of the time? Are they thoughts of success, of abundance, of possibility? Or do you find yourself mired in doubt, fear, and negativity? Remember, you have the power to choose your thoughts. You have the power to shape your destiny. So dare to dream big, to believe in the limitless potential within you. For as you think, so shall you become. What we do in life, from beginning to end, is solve problems. Throughout your life, you'll be solving problems. Small ones like running out of toothpaste at home, and big ones like your client canceling an order, among others. And the better you become at it, it almost becomes automatic. There comes a point where people start coming to you and say, look, I have this problem and you seem to solve problems. What can we do? I teach this all the time. Instead of reacting to a problem with anger or disappointment, I tell them, wait a moment, whatever it is, I can solve it. I just have to find a way to do it. And it never occurs to them that they can do it too. Sometimes you'll have solutions that don't work at all and that are very expensive or even fecal. And there's not much you can do about those, but basically most things can be solved. One of the things I say is that nothing makes you angrier than seeing someone dumber than you doing better than you. You wonder, how can this idiot be doing so well? It's like when I went to the top salespeople and asked them why they were so successful. They told me what they were doing, I did it, and I sold more. One of the biggest success principles you'll find is learning from experts, learning from people who are already demonstrating the results you want to achieve. You can save yourself years of hard work simply by learning from people who have already learned it themselves. The clearer you are about what you're trying to achieve, the faster you'll achieve it. And in fact, people with clearly written goals and plans with priorities achieve 10 times more in life than people without them. Be clear about your top 3 tasks and help everyone else be clear about their top 3 tasks. So everyone is always working on the 3 most important things they can do. And you hire other people who can do the task at a lower cost than your top people. That's the leader's task. Decide on your goals and your most important goal. And then start each day with a list. Then you look at your list and ask yourself, if I could only do one thing on this list, what activity or task would I want to make sure I completed before leaving town for a month? That becomes your most important task for the day. It's your biggest task, the one you're most likely to procrastinate on, but also the one that will have the greatest positive impact on your career if you do it now. If you have 2 really important tasks, make one more important, and discipline is working with a single focus on that task, no matter what happens. Stick with that task because you've now decided that everything else is relative and a waste of time except this task. If you can do that and develop the habit, you'll double your productivity on the first day and it will continue to increase throughout your career. Everyone wants to feel like winners. Who among us doesn't yearn for that triumphant sensation of victory? The elation of crossing the finish line first, basking in the glory of achievement. But how does one attain such a sensation, you may ask? The answer, my friends, lies in the power of setting and conquering goals. With every task accomplished, no matter how small, you experience a taste of victory. Your self-esteem soars, your confidence blossoms, and joy radiates from within. It's as if each completed task is a stepping stone to greatness, propelling you forward on the path to success. And what about those pivotal moments when you choose to tackle your most important task head on, pushing yourself to the limits until the wee hours of the morning? Despite the fatigue that may weigh heavy upon your shoulders, there's a sense of exhilaration that courses through your veins. It's a feeling so addictive, so invigorating, that you find yourself craving it time and time again. These are the moments that fuel what I like to call positive addictions. They stem from the fulfillment derived from setting and achieving tasks that hold profound significance in our lives. So I implore you, embrace the power of setting meaningful goals, for in their pursuit lies the key to unlocking your fullest potential. You're happy all the time, you're respected and appreciated by the people around you, and you feel proud. You have a positive self-image, and people appreciate you. You'll make more money, make a list, identify your most important task, start with that, and stick with it until it's done. However, world-class people have a much bigger vision of what's possible for them. Imagine that you could go from X to your current income to 10 times your current income. And your first response to that is that it's completely absurd. There's no way I can increase my income 10 times. It's not possible. All you need to do now is to do the same things you did to double or triple your income, and it will double or triple again, and then you'll increase it tenfold. There are people all over the world earning 10 times more than you, and they're not better or smarter than you. Most of us start to develop narrow thinking around our current income, and then we adjust our lives, force our entire world to fit our current income, while successful people create a vision. So when you start to think, well, if your business were world-class, if you were world-class, how would you be different from today? This is the key. Take the first step. The first step forces you out of your comfort zone. And the comfort zone is so strong that probably 90% of people are limited in their maximum potential all their lives because of this comfort zone. And when you take the first step, the only way to do it is to step out of it, and suddenly you see the second step and the third step and the fourth step. And as you take those steps, your self-esteem increases, your self-confidence increases, and you become more creative, and you start to think of all sorts of ideas. 85% of self-made millionaires, when asked how they became millionaires with all the competition, said it was hard work. And I haven't found any exceptions to that worldwide in all languages and cultures. Successful people work harder than the average person, and very hard at the beginning of their careers. Sometimes they work 6 days a week, 59 hours, and sometimes 7 days a week, and 8 hours. The average is 59 hours, 6 days a week. Everyone wants to be successful, and nobody is better or smarter than you. All the negativities in your life, all the failures and frustrations, all the negative emotions come from your lack of acceptance of responsibility. Have you ever noticed how easy it is for people to dwell on past hurts and grievances? It's as if they're carrying the weight of resentment on their shoulders, burdening themselves with the actions of others. But let me share with you 3 profound insights that have the power to transform your life. The first revelation came to me when I realized the importance of setting goals. If you desire to multiply your income tenfold, it all begins with a simple act, writing down your goals. But don't stop there, my friends. Craft a detailed plan of action and commit to it with unwavering determination. Each day, take deliberate steps towards your goals and watch as your dreams manifest into reality. Now, on to the second point, continuous learning. Consider this, my friends. Every titan of industry, every billionaire magnate has one thing in common. They are relentless students of life. Think of luminaries like Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Richard Branson. They didn't achieve success by chance. No, they dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge, investing countless hours into expanding their minds. Warren Buffett himself devours 500 pages of wisdom each day, a testament to the power of continuous learning. And finally, my friends, let me ask you this. Why aren't you doubling your income? And soon? The path to prosperity lies not in idleness, but in action. So seize the opportunity before you, my friends. Embrace the power of goal setting, commit to a lifetime of learning, and watch as the universe unfolds its abundance before your very eyes. If you ask the question, the answer will appear, and then just start doing what you need to do every day, and then read, learn, listen, improve your skills, because you can learn anything you need to learn. And the more you learn, the more you'll be able to learn. Your level of self-esteem or self-worth, your sense of self-value, how much you like and respect yourself, determines the overall quality of your life. All the positive things you do increase your self-esteem, improve your self-image, improve the quality of your relationships with other people, and allow you to have a wonderful life. Here are 7 rules you can apply to achieve anything you want. Number 1, take reaching the top seriously until you decide that by all means, I'm going to be the best at what I do I'm going to be in the top 10%. Suddenly you emerge under the sun and your life is forever different and wonderful. You don't have to be somber, but to go from being average to the top 10%, you must take it seriously. And you must take it seriously, and you must take it seriously about two very important things. Number one is setting your goals and where you want to design the next 5 or 10 years. It's crucial. And then you must take seriously another important issue, and that important issue is personal development. There's a very important question to ask, and the question is, within 10 years, will you definitely get there? And the question is where? To answer the question of where you want to go and the type of person you want to be, you must take it seriously. All kinds of things start happening immediately after you make a very clear decision, which means you set a very clear goal. That writing, the goal is, as we say, very powerful. Number two, take excellent care of your health. Some people don't do well because they don't feel well. Since the mind and body work together, you must take care of the body as a support system. You can't perform high-intensity activities worldwide without being incredibly healthy. So why not start with health and see if your own vitality will inspire you to have more imagination? You can't believe in your imagination and your faith and in your ability to say, I'm going to work and produce the muscle to make the deal happen. Why? Because I'm healthy, I'm energetic, I'm vital, I'm not out of breath. But if you have the vitality and strength and you have the health, ideas seem to love to invest in healthy people who have the capacity and ambition to achieve it. So have a conversation with yourself and say, this is the last time I'll be out of breath. This is the last time I'll lack the vitality to carry out my dreams. Here's some good advice. Make sure the outside is an excellent reflection of the inside. Number three, surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with positive individuals, with people who have goals and plans, with people who are going somewhere in their lives and have high aspirations. Stay away from people who complain and moan all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, it takes a lot of energy to reach your goal. It takes a lot of emotional, mental, and spiritual energy to reach your goal. Therefore, there are two types of relationships: nourishing relationships and toxic relationships. Nourishing relationships are the ones that inspire you, motivate you, bring out the best in you. Toxic relationships are relationships with people who always criticize you. These people are bad for your health. A negative energy drainer can ruin your entire life. So you must analyze the people in your life and find out what kind of person you are becoming because of that relationship you're in. If you run with losers, you'll end up losing. Number four, find out what's holding you back. The only thing that restricts what you do is your own thinking. One of the things we do is take your current income or your best income year and add a 0 to it as your goal. Just imagine there's a 1 in 1,000 chance or possibility that you can achieve a 10 times income goal. Is that true? Is it possible? You say, yes, there's at least one chance in 1,000. There could be possibly 2 opportunities, maybe 3 opportunities. What could you do to increase the odds? And once you start thinking like that, your thinking starts to change from it's not possible to for me. I wonder how it could be possible. What would I have to do to earn that kind of money? Now your creative mind is fully opened and you start to think and see possibilities you've never seen before. It's enough that you become a totally different person to go from 0 to being worth over $1 million. If you lose all your money due to an economic collapse or something, you can get it all back because now you're the kind of person who can do it. And it's just a matter of time before you quickly restore that amount of money in your reality. Number 5, positive visualization. Become like the best in your field. We also know that your self-image controls your performance. It controls your performance. It's the way you see and think about yourself inside. It determines how you act day by day. If you see yourself as a success, if you see yourself as happy and positive and confident and in control, if you see yourself as a loving parent or spouse, you will act that way towards others. Therefore, every improvement in your life starts with an improvement in your mental images, with consciously and deliberately selecting the images you will allow your mind to dwell on. If you start telling your brain that you intend to be a great success in your field, that you will reach the top, that you will be one of the outstanding people in what you do, you begin to see all kinds of possibilities that help you move towards achieving that goal. The average person doesn't even see those possibilities because the average person is so concerned about how much money they have and how many bills they have, all the problems, and the more they think about those things, the more they attract them. Regarding positive visualization, see yourself as you desire. Take action and coordinate your words, actions, thoughts, activities, emotions, etc., consistently with achieving and bringing that mental image into your reality. You'll find that successful people are always thinking constructive, positive, and creative thoughts that help them become more successful. You become what you think about most of the time. In other words, your whole life today, everything around you has been determined by what you think about most of the time. You attracted this to your life. You must be very, very deliberate and feed your mind with a diet of mental proteins, highly nutritious words, images, quotes, magazines, TV, audio tapes, books, newspapers, etc. Your job is to ask yourself when you see a book if this will help you in some way. The things you feed your mind have a huge impact on your mind. Make sure what you hear, see, learn is consistently what you want to achieve. Number 6, positive self-talk. Sometimes the only good things you'll hear about yourself are the things you tell yourself. Learn to be your own cheerleader. Start building yourself up, encouraging yourself, and begin saying, I can do this, you can achieve it. And here's the key to positive self-talk. There are 3 P's in self-dialogue. First, it must be personal. That means every good self-talk that programs your subconscious begins with the word I can, I am, I like, I can do it, I am capable, I like myself. Now the second P must be in the present tense. In other words, you don't say, I will quit smoking, I will earn a good salary, I will be happy. You say, I am happy, I am a non-smoker, I feel great now. The third is, you must be positive. So instead of saying, I won't smoke anymore, you say, I am a non-smoker. If I could give you one secret of success, it would be this: talk about the things you want and refuse to talk about the things you don't want. Continuously control your internal dialogue so that you are always saying things to yourself and then to others that are consistent with the person you want to be and the life you want to have. Number 7, positive action. When you have a good idea, do it now, do it now, do it now. Only 2% of people in our society have a bias for action. And if you're already in the top 10%, you can elevate yourself to the top 2% by resolving that every time you have an idea or something to do, the faster you move, the better you'll be and become. As we draw our discussion to a close, I want to leave you with a powerful reminder. The thoughts you entertain most frequently have the power to shape your destiny. You have witnessed today the profound truth that your mind is a fertile garden, capable of yielding the fruits of your deepest desires or the weeds of your greatest fears. But remember, my friends, the power lies within you to cultivate a garden of abundance, success, and fulfillment. Each day, as you awaken to the dawn of possibility, choose your thoughts with intention, with purpose, and with unwavering belief in your inherent potential. Do not be swayed by the winds of doubt or the storms of adversity, for within you lies the strength to weather any tempest and emerge victorious. Nurture your dreams, my friends. Water them with faith, with determination, and with the unwavering conviction that you are destined for greatness. And so, as you journey forth from this moment, let your thoughts be a beacon of hope, a guiding light illuminating the path to your brightest future. For remember, my friends, you become what you think most of the time. With that,